Back to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. As y'all know, we always start the show off with some sports. This over the weekend, we had the NBA All Star game here in Indiana. It was one of the worst fucking All Star games. The whole thing was just bad to me. So I want to start with the skills challenge. I'll give them this. Skill challenge was okay. Skills challenge, we had Team Pacers. I figured it. I think I said Team Pacers to win this one. They came out there balling. It's like they knew the whole little course. They understood it better because I want to say the other team with Anthony Edwards and them, they messed it up because they ran past a couple of obstacles too fast or the wrong way or whatever. And the Pacers just did their thing, man. I think it finishes up with the first one to hit a half court. You let all three contestants see who can hit the half court shot first, and Howland Burton ended up hitting that. So the Pacers won that. Moving into the 3-point contest, the 3-point contest wasn't bad because everybody was shooting. I want to say everybody hit over 20. I think everybody hit over 20, or maybe one person hit 19 or whatever. But I said that it would either be Carl Anthony Towns or did I say Tyrese or Tyrese Halliburton? It was neither one of them. I don't know why I thought that Carl Anthony Towns. I thought Cat won last year with the 3-point contest, but it's actually year before. I should have did my research. Thought I knew too much. Dame Lillard won last year, so this nigga back to back. I want to say he hit 26, 27 or something like that. He hit his pretty much hit his whole money rack. So it came. I want to say it came down to him and Halliburton. No, all three of them was tied. It was Cat, Halliburton, and Dame. So really, I could have, if I would have put a bet on that, I would have hit on one of them. But I think I had when I did my bet, I put it as Carl Anthony Towns to do the repeat because for some reason I thought he repeat. So that's my fault. Dunk contest, man. Some of the worst shit I ever seen. Now the winner, Mac McClung, he's back to back dunk contest. Um, this dude can dunk. My problem with it is that if he's not actually in the NBA, if he's not on one of the main teams, the 29, 30 teams in the NBA, why the fuck are they calling him up from the what is this shit called? The little G League. Why is he getting called up from the G League to compete on the dunk contest? It makes no sense to me. My thing with the dunk contest, and I know in the news lately was sports news, sports media. Everybody was going crazy over Stephen A. Smith saying that LeBron James was the one that messed up the dunk contest. Now, for those that know me, I don't place LeBron. I don't consider him the GOAT. When it comes to GOAT talk, my personal favorite is Kobe Bryant. I believe that Michael Jordan is the GOAT because like I said he's undefeated in the championship. And shit, he was just the one I fucking hated growing up. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. Now, I will say I dislike LeBron's fans. I've said this plenty of times. I dislike LeBron fans because most of them are delusional and it's the younger generation. So they don't know no better. As much as they be on YouTube and shit, they don't look at those type of videos. Seeing Michael Jordan is something that you had to see live. Like we watched those live coming up in my crib or whatever, you feel me? But what went wrong is that it's not. You can't blame this on LeBron. Is what I'm getting at. You can't blame LeBron for the dunk contest being as bad as it is because they were saying like, well, he made stars not believe they ain't got to do it. You don't have to do it, but if you want to show your fans that you fuck with them, if you got some dunks that has not been seen before, I think it's more of an embarrassment thing now. Some dudes like, man, I can't do that dunk. Somebody already did it, and they feel like, well, if I do the dunk again, they ain't gonna give me no 49, 50. So fuck it. I'm not wasting my time with that. They getting all the like topping. This was the fucking brother. I'm thinking I done placed a bet on this little nigga, thinking he's gonna win the dunk contest. Whole time it's the little brother that got called up. I'm like, this nigga got fucking braids. Toppin ain't got no damn braids. So like I said, that's my fault, man. I'm not paying attention to certain shit. I should have realized that wasn't his first name. I thought his name was Obi Toppin, and this nigga, I think his name Jacob Toppin. Anyways, the problem with the dunk contest is most of these dudes feel like, man, all these dunks already been done. They don't want to get embarrassed and not make they dunk or whatever. But if I had a choice, if I was in the commissioner of the league, I would pay them a certain amount. Look, man, we'll give y'all 250K. I know it's not a lot to a lot of them, but y'all can send this money to y'all charities, whatever. Do it for the charity. 500K for each person that participates. Get 4 of your best dunkers in the NBA. Zion, Ja Morant, um, what's the other dude name? Even DeRozan got some decent dunks. I'm pretty sure he could come up with some dunks, but it's like another thing. Like with the age, if you up there in that age, you're like, man, I'm not about to go out there and injure myself. But your fans want to see it, man. So stop sending these motherfuckers from the recall roster up that's been down in the G League the whole fucking year, haven't even played an NBA game, and like stop doing that shit. It's so fucking corny. And then on top of that, y'all doubling, tripling these prices for people to show up to the All Star game, and y'all ain't even giving them what they want to see, man. That shit is corny. So, anyways, McClung repeated. Salute to him. He did a dunk that I ain't seen before, and when he went over their head, he caught the ball. No, he went up with the ball and like popped it up, like took his hands off the ball and grabbed it back and dunked it. So you can have some crazy airtime for that, and he jumped over somebody and did that. So y'all go check out that replay. I'm pretty sure for those that seen the dunk contest know what I'm talking about. The other one, it was just a lot of moving and all that shit, but it's still a good dunk. But that last dunk, no, the pop up dunk, that's a 50 to me. You doing something new, is creative, and you jumping over somebody. What blew me about the dunk contest is my boy Jaylen Brown. I don't know why the fuck he entered. One thing this nigga said before he was even in the dunk contest, he said, I've always been known to dunk on people. In a dunk contest, you don't have to dunk on nobody. You need to come up with creative dunks and get the ball in there on the first attempt, because that the worse you go if you get to that second, third attempt, they booing you, or that number gonna be 39, 40 or something like that. But Jaylen Brown, he did a dunk. They said like he can't dribble with his left hand, so he put the white glove on, dunked with that. That was like one of those basic dunks. The only thing was that the glove was shining or some shit. His last dunk that really pissed me off was when he tried to do the blind one, but instead of like going up like this with the dunk, he came up and dunked, and while he was going down, he threw it up like he had his eyes covered up. Showed a replay, my man's like 3 seconds off on what he was supposed to do. So I think they still gave him a good score on that, but it was, like I said, the slam dunk contest was bullshit. And the main game, the East versus the West was supposed to blow these dudes out the water. These motherfuckers, it was 186 to 211 points. The East came out, they had more shooters that just kept on shooting the ball on them. They the West just ain't seeming to it. And what I will say is Jokic, he doesn't want to go back and forth. Like he don't want to play that type of ball. And it's like, to me, it's like, dog, in an All-Star game, you could break the assist record. Just make some crazy passes and set these dudes up. Just get your cardio in. It's just for one night. Luka, he looks like he don't want to score. Like he just want to play around. Um, it's not like it used to be. I know, like I said, I'm a Kobe fan, so when I go back to those games, I remember Kobe guarding people. I remember him guarding Wade. I remember him guarding LeBron. I remember that same year, D Wade fouled Kobe in the All Star game and broke his nose, so he had to wear a face mask for some games. You feel me? So that shows me like that's the type of mentality you need to have, in my opinion, as an All Star. These dudes, they're saying you the best of the best. Don't get out here and just play around like y'all the Harlem Globetrotters and y'all don't want to really fucking be here. Like I said, man, it was fucking. I'll give it a C minus. The 3 point contest. Oh, can't forget about the Curry versus Sabrina lady. She did her thing. I think she had 26. Curry had 28. So he only beat her by 2. She got to shoot with the WNBA ball. They stopped from the same 3 point line or whatever. So salute to Steph, man, the greatest shooter, man. He would have blew them boys out the water if he was in there with the men. But your winners for the night, Curry. Who else was it? Curry, McClung, Team Pacers, and yeah, Curry, man. Salute to them, man. That's all I got for the NBA. Well, also the NBA is back tonight. All games are scheduled, so I might put me a little parlay together, see if I can win some bread tonight.